Hi, lovely people. I'm really sorry about the wait. Sorry, I'm having internet issues. So I'm hoping things are okay and I'm on. So I'm really sorry for the long wait. These things happen and they are sent to trial us, aren't they? So I might be a bit glitchy. I might be a bit slow or stuff, so please just let me know if it's not coming through all right. If it's not coming through all right, I might just have to give it a skip this week because it's our Wi-Fi and I can't fix it, and we've tried to unplug it and reconnect it and it's still not making a whole load of difference. So welcome, hello. Do you know what, Denise, it's so lovely to have you around. Really great to have you in my lives. Lovely to see you. I made it another live 2 in 1 day. Excellent. Super stalker, fan, says Ruth. Hi, Laurie. Good to see Laurie as well. Hi, Deborah. And who have I missed? Cindy. Deborah is number 1 sharer. Thank you, Deborah. I know you were probably wondering where I was. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, technical issues. If there's an issue, it's always technical issues, isn't it? Hello, is this the waiting room? Yes, you were just in the waiting room. I hadn't called you in yet. That was the issue. Welcome, Babsy. Good to see you again. Hi, Steph, Christine, Kimberly. Anna, you're not late. In fact, you're on time because I'm late. I had a few issues. Hello, Teresa, coming in from California. Have you been with us before, Teresa? If you haven't, you'll get a super warm welcome. Hi, Kerry, Christine, I recognise your name. Randy. Happy I didn't fall in the toilet. Yeah, don't worry. My bottom's not big, but it's not big enough to do that. It's small enough to do that. Anyway, let's get on it. Oh, it's lovely to see you. Hi, Tracy. Okay, let's start. I might be going off my data, so I'm going to have to make this quick. Okay, tonight we're going to make the impossible card. This is why it's impossible, or looks that way, certainly. No worries, Al. It's been lovely to have your very short company. You can always catch me on replay. So when this is made up, it can look something like this. Yes, it's the middle of June. Yes, it's boiling hot. And yes, this is a Christmas card. But we're not going to do Christmas today. This is just to show you. Here's one I made earlier with the same design. So impossible cards look complicated, but actually when you break it down, it's not. So I've made the measurement specifically so that the UK and Europe and Canada, people who use A6 sizes, this is kind of aimed at you. For the Americans and those that actually Australia uses A6 size. For those of you who use other sizes, there are measurements out there on YouTube for you guys. So I've gone ahead and cut down a thick piece of Whisper White cardstock, and then I'm just going to cut it down again, so basically cut it in a quarter. So after I've cut it in a quarter, that's your sort of almost starter size for the card. Exactly, in good old Blue Peter fashion. Here's one I made earlier. So this is my useful template because I can't remember the measurements otherwise. So we need 4 inches by 5 3/4 in total. I have got a tutorial online for the Christmas one if you want to check that out. So in order just to make the measurements easier for myself, we're just going down to round numbers. So 4 inches and 5 3/4. Hi Mia, good to see you. Okay, then we are going to, because this is the short side at 4 inches, I'm going to try and move this so that the lamps aren't completely overshadowing. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Shifty over a bit. Right, we're going to score all the way down the short side at 2 inches because this then makes it in half. Okay. Oh, I'm doing a lot of measuring tonight. Check me out. Then you want to cut halfway to the score line. Okay, so we're cutting at 2 7/8, which is the bigger notch just before the 3. So okay, I've got to stand up for this one. If you have this Stampin' Up trimmer, it will have, excuse me, I've got itchy nose, little lines on all sides, so I can line that up onto next to my measurement on this side, and I know that's the centre at the whatever mark that is, the 2 7/8. Then I'm going to turn it around so that you've got your cut line facing towards you, and we're going to cut 1 inch up to the line. Not 1 inch, 1 inch in, yeah, 1 inch up to the 2-inch score line. I'm not talking gibberish, I'm talking truth. Okay, so we've got our inch across, 2 inches down. Okay, and then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So if you're clever, you would have left your blade where it was, because then you can do a nice simple cut. Okay, so you should be left with something that looks a bit like this weird shape. So you should have, I've just noticed, look, put your hands in the air like you just don't care, a head and then 2 feet. Okay, we don't have a body, we just have head, arms and feet, because it's a cartoon card. Then what do we want to do next, Esther? We're going to burnish, and why is my paper so wrinkly? What's going on? Just sort myself out. Okay, so we want to burnish along that line. Okay, I hope I'm doing this right. And then you're going to hold on to the left and twist the right. Is that right? Yes. So hold on to the left and twist the right. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on to the left and twist the right. Okay, take the head with you. Hold the left, take the head with you. Like, no, something's gone wrong. What's gone on? What? Not again. Right. There you go. Right. Let me, how do I explain that to you? But I did it. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm going to flip it over. I've turned it upside down, right. There we go. There you go. But thank you. Oh, my poor brain can't cope on a Tuesday, honestly. Right. I turned it upside down. So, right. So, okay, let's just recap. You want your head on the bottom and your arms there and your legs there, okay? And that's the way it's going to work. I hope I have not confused you completely by talking about head, legs and arms. But I like to give tutorials in such a simple way that people can understand it and be able to reuse it and go, oh yeah, she said about the head and the legs. Okay. Oh, dear. Welcome to Pattern Play, debuting tonight. Sponsored by Daffodil Delight, Gorgeous Grape, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, and the star of tonight, Magenta Madness. So I want to do a really fun kind of kids card, something nice and bright and fun. Now, there's a piece missing that I've not cut yet, which I might actually say, oh no, I better cut it now, or else you know what's going to happen. I'm only going to forget, aren't I? Right, let me make sure this measurement is long enough. So we want a 5" by a 1" strip. Okay, again, just keeping the measurements nice and easy. Easy enough for me and Deborah to be able to make this card. If you're wondering who Deborah is, she's a friend. And she also, like me, gets a bit muddly with the measurements. Okay, so this is our strip that just kind of helps to reinforce the card and holds it together, which I might actually give it a border of Magenta Madness. We'll see. So I'm going to get stamping now. If you've seen these before, some people cover it in paper, but rather than doing lots and lots of measurements, I'm just going to stamp on it. See you later, Anne-Marie. Don't worry, you can catch this on replay if you so wish. So first time with the stamp, let's just have a look. I thought it'd be fun to have the sentiment along that strip at the bottom. It says, fill the day with all your guilty pleasures. So it's upside down at the moment. I could do with a stamping mat. Have we got one? Oh, it's in my drawer, silly. That's what happens to her. Oh, there's Deborah. I appreciate any project that keeps the maths as simple as absolutely possible. Trust me, girl, I'm with you there. Okay, so I'm drawn to the Coastal Cabana, although Gorgeous Crepe might show up better for the wording. So now, because this is a brand new stamp set, you might find, or you will find, that when you use these clear stamps, they do get a bit of staining on them. Let me just show you another new one. So as you can see, it's got a bit of pink stainage from use. So in order to help with reducing the stainage a bit and to what's called condition your stamps, I'm just putting a bit of Versamark first before I put it into my ink, and this just helps a little bit. So first time stamping the stamp. Should maybe test it on paper, but we're going in. Oh, look at that font. That's so cool. There we go. The Manic Street Peach. I can't talk. I'm not saying that. Right, and I'm just thinking, like, I want lots of bright pattern and colour. So I'm going to leave that as it is, and I might come back to that. And then I was thinking for here, we want maybe the big words, cue the confetti. Maybe, what colour? Let's do, ooh, so we're going to have that. Coastal maybe, bit of coastal, yeah, coastal. The Versamark won't hurt your ink, no, it's just, it's acid-free, non-toxic. I'm just reading off the box now. But it just kind of helps to protect it from instant staining. I mean, if you want to do it every time, that's up to you, but especially with those pinkies and the blues. So, cue the confetti. The fonts in this are so fun. So these come with a set of dies, alphabet dies, which I'll show you. Here. So you can go ahead and cut these out, and they've got numbers, alphabet and numbers. What more can you ask for? Now I will show you as I'm here. I do show you this in a video coming up, but Stampin' Up, ta-da! Have printed on the sheet underneath, so you can just stick them back on. So much easier, rather than trying to juggle around. So now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I find it difficult to visualise things if I don't do them straight away. So in my head, I'm visualising a pink border around my white strip, but I can't carry on until it's there. Just because I don't know, it's the way I work. I need visuals. So I'm going to leave it that length. Sorry, I'm knocking my stand. I'm just going to cut that down. So it's 1 inch. So we'll do 1 1/4 inches by 5 1/4. Sorry, was there a question? Are these the same that you used for the flock paper? Is what the same, Deborah? Sorry. Oh, the dies. Yes, they are. Yes, the dies are the same as I used with my flock paper. So now I'm a bit happier and I can see where all the other colours are going to go. Although that will go like that. Oh, look, I've done it again. He needs to be upside down. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Right. So, nice bright colours. So, bring on the confetti. So, I'm thinking these kind of like sparkly sparkles in lots of different colour. What colour haven't we used? Let's do some bright yellows. Oh, I've just noticed this one. This would be cute underneath here, wouldn't it? Or at the ends of our lettering. Let's have a look. So we're going to have cue the confetti, and then we can have now just be careful, if you're going to stamp off the edge you want a bit of scrap paper underneath. I didn't put Versamark on it, did I? Too late. Cue the confetti. That's fun. Oh, I like this stamp. I'm thinking I'm going to use it a bit more on here. And then I'm going to have some, excuse me, thinking yellow sparkles. Woohoo! Okay. I feel the need for that to have a bit of brightness to it as well. Let's keep going, see where it takes us. Who's kindly super chatted? I'm sorry, I completely missed that. Oh, that's a great tip on the letters, says Denise. Thank you, Denise. Thanks for the tip. I had to put new double-sided tape on my ornate frames dies border yesterday. Welcome Australia in the house. Okay, I think this needs... I might have to bring out the stenciling. Is Sheila here to see it? Sheila's our stencil queen. So I had the idea of maybe making each section slightly different, possibly. Oh, that fills that section nicely. We can have chevrons and dots. We can go to town. Let's do that. That fills up a nice space, and then we won't be here all night watching me stamp. So I'm thinking we'll incorporate some green, granny apple to be precise. And then let's go this way. Oh, I like that. It's like loose chevrons, but like confetti at the same time. That is so fun. Okay, definitely feel the need for maybe a bit of pink on this side. So we've got stripes. Maybe I should have it on the bigger bit. let's just get out all the blocks tonight, shall we? It's going to be one of those nights where all the blocks come out to play. Okay, now's the chance to put it on our Versamark because this is going to turn super pink otherwise. Oh, look how bright that is. Okay, it goes. Going in with the bright pink. Hot, hot pink. Woohoo! Party right here. Right, just saying, it will probably still stain, but it just might help a little bit. Let's have a look. See, I don't reckon that stains as badly. So you might have a pink tinge to it, but not as bad as if you didn't put the Versamark on. So that's what you can see. Okay. So when it stands up, that section will be standing. I'm still standing. Da, 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 da. Right, that's enough of that tune. Just in case, you know. And then I'm thinking at the coastal cabana. Now I haven't even had a chance to like properly play with these stamps. When I say play, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'm thinking dots there in the blue, in the purple, no, blue. So stripes at the back with the brown. Right, don't mind me, I'm just, you know, thinking aloud. You've got to balance out the colours. It's no good having all the colours in one spot, is it? So pink, we're finished with you at the moment. I shouldn't call you pink, sorry, magenta. Magenta madness. We're going to go back in with our gorgeous grape. You're gorgeous, you are, gorgeous. Okay, now should we do stripes down? Yeah, why not? Let's go opposite. Can't see what I'm doing. Stand up. If in doubt, stand. There we go. That's better. I can see what I'm doing now. And we can even stamp off the paper because it looks a bit more like a natural print then. So many fun patterns in this. So cool. Right. Can I have a field day? Oh, we've got hearts as well that I haven't used. Oh, do we use the hearts or the dots? I think if we use dots, it makes it slightly more generic, doesn't it? Okay. Did I say blue dots? I think I was going in with the coastal. Yes, right. Can you see it taking shape, ladies and gents? It's taking shape. So what you could do is to stamp and stamp again and get another impression. But I'm quite liking the full strength. I want it nice and bright and colourful. I'm turning my spotty stamp so it doesn't look too, what's the word? There you go. In place, you know. Marcel says, I made one of these and wondered if it would still stand up after being in an envelope for a few days. And so I tested it. It didn't. So, okay to give by hand, but not post. Thank you for that tip. I did wonder about that. I think it does depend partly on how much it's bent beforehand. And maybe, I mean, did you presumably use thick card? And also sometimes you've got to show people how it's, or if you put it through the post like that and get the person to do it, I think it'd be more likely to work. But it's worth a go, isn't it? Do you know what I'd really like to do is just give the edges some colouring because it feels like it's lacking a little, ever so slightly. So I might bring out these sponges for this. Don't collapse on me, don't collapse. Okay, it collapsed. A little avalanche happening in the corner there, folks. My box of sponges. Oh, that's all right. That's a good colour. Okay. So let's just give this a taste of. That's better. Makes me happy. See, is Denise here? She's feeling this, aren't you, Denise? Got to ink the corners. Got to ink around the edges. It's just, you know, it's got to be done. Got to make sure you ink the right one, that's the trouble. Okay. And then are you yellow? Yes. Let's have a look. I'm going to do this. Let me put this somewhere safe. I can imagine that getting lost. So this is a Stampin' Up sponge. It comes in a circle and it's cut down into pieces, just easier to handle, and then it means you've got enough to use with lots of different colours. Just check. No, I haven't missed any comments. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Is this purple? Oh, you're not purple. You purple? You're a bit dark. That's a bit dark, isn't it? Let's just use that one. See if I can do it. Okay. And then, oh, pinky colour. Welcome, Sheila. Lovely to see you. Sheila, you were making a kid's card the other day. I thought of you. I'm doing a sort of kiddies card tonight. When I say kiddies card, it's just because it's bright and cheery. We shouldn't limit it to the children, though, should we? And Sheila was using up some old paper as I'm stamping tonight. Okay, what have we missed? The green one and the centre one. So I'm not quite sure what colour I'm going to do that one yet. Okay, let's just have a look. I'm wondering about the green just because it makes a nice contrast. Let's just do it. Wow, he made 20 cards. Sheila made 20 cards for soldiers and maybe some for school teachers and friends. Marcel says, I give my middle-aged friends cards that people would consider kiddie cards. I think when things are bright and fun, we associate it with children, but we tend to sometimes lose that as we grow up, don't we? Nothing wrong with a bit of colour to cheer somebody's day. I love me a bit of colour. Okay, this is actually quite simple for me. Steady on, girl. Thinking we might need some embellies. Put a bit of embellishments on it. Now, I'm not sure now about that pink strap line. Let's see what it looks without. No, it needs something. I'm wondering if it needs a different colour. Ooh. Maybe it just needs trimming down a tad. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll just maybe trim it down. And then we'll think about decoration. Well, I'm going to eyeball it when I trim it. By eyeballing, I mean guessing, just in case nobody's familiar with that. I like to guess, it's just a bit easier. Make sure it doesn't move out of the way. Trouble with eyeballing is it often goes not quite to plan. Might have to use my little mini trimmer, it's a bit easier for things like this. was trying not to use it because I don't want to show you things that you can't get anymore. Just needs like a hair's breadth. Oh, I've moved it. Can you hear me talking under my chin? Right, here goes. I'm going to have like no border left. Does anyone do that? Like keep chopping until there's like, you might as well just not have a border. Why can't we buy the mini trimmer, says Marcel. The mini trimmer was available with an offer when you signed up at the beginning of the year. And it was this plus a pack of 6x6, a sample pack of some papers that were being released. But Stampin' Up aren't actually selling the trimmer. It was for a special offer. We desperately hoped it was going to carry over to the catalogue because we, as demos, loved it, in fact. And as demonstrators, we could buy it as well. So I'm going to get this stuck down, and then we're going to think about adding some blingage. Now, I'm not, well, it's quite funny. When my youngest son does stamping, he loves to he always used to come in and ask for balloons and balloon punches. But I don't have anything with balloons on it just because it's not my kind of cup of tea. But this would be a really good time to have balloons. There was a stamp set that I was very tempted to buy him actually, and thought, oh, he could actually, maybe have his own. Yes, I'm stuck, aren't I? Because Esther went and glued the whole thing, but that's okay. So Marcel said, do you think they will eventually? I think if we nag them enough, maybe. I am a bit stuck to that, wasn't I, Sheila? But this is a glue eraser. Do you know what I can do is just stick something on the back of that. Might be a bit easier. There we go. I'll sort that out. Okay, there we go. So once the strip is on, it does strengthen it, and it put something on there. There's my silicone mat when I need it. And it makes it stand up by itself, which is so cool. I love that. Right, let's find ourselves some pretty gems. Oh, I tell you what I do have. Oh, they'd be in here, wouldn't they? With your gem box, Esther. I do have, she says, somewhere. Where are you? Where's the new in colours gone? Am I running out of magenta? Oh, no, I've got some. That's good. I want some nice magenta on here. And I might use up some of these nice iridescent ones. I can see some questions coming. Just bear with, and I will get around to answering them. Just trying to choose. Oh, maybe use these retired gumdrops. A little bit too big for my project. Okay, I might do a trick with those. Okay, let's just check questions. Oh, I know, sometimes Stampin' Up don't sell things and we don't know why. But, obviously there's business decisions going on behind the scenes. Do I live close to my sister? I'm about 3 hours away, but it's not always easy or convenient to actually go and see each other. So as much as we'd love to see more of each other, we both have usually busy, well, always busy lives, so it's not always the easiest. Thank you, Denise. Lovely card. I cannot hear you because my boss called. She always seems to call on a Tuesday, this sort of time. Deborah says, lovely, bright and cheery. Interesting card. And everyone will say, how do you do that? 4 hours. Thank you, Ruth, not 3. I'm shortening our gap. There we go. Right. So let's think about how we want to put these on. So I'm thinking, I don't know, these seem to want to go down there. So I might just sparingly use these ones here. Cue the confetti. And work in threes, folks. Work in threes or fives. Thinking down there, yeah. So the concentration on there. Then, so embellishments and ribbon I tend to keep even though it's retired, just because they're handy, aren't they? Oh, hi Jen Lou, nice to see you. I've just got this stamp set, need to have a play with it now. I've seen you use it. Well, funnily enough, I only got it this week and this is the first time I've played with it. And you're probably thinking, why haven't you played with it before now? I've been busy doing some challenges and I have been busy with all things absolutely beautiful. What's it called? All things fabulous. Oh dear, I shouldn't make myself laugh. It must be a sign of something. Right, I'm thinking, do we need confetti up the back or just around the front? I'm thinking kind of like, let's celebrate this party. Whoop whoop, we're here to celebrate. Let's celebrate the party. Might as well use up the retired embellies, why not? Should call them by their real name really. Embellishments, darling, embellishments. There we go, maybe a couple. So with embellishments, you don't want them to look, you want them to look as random as possible. Randomly but evenly placed. There's a contradiction. Look, I'm doing it again. That's the wrong lid. And why don't I have washi tape on this? It's probably the only thing I don't have washi. I tend to washi tape my clear lids because they do go walkabouts. Sometimes you drop them or lose them. But this is on one of my top tip sections. Put washi tape around things, then it helps you not to lose them. And I'll tell you what I washi taped today was my embossing tool, because I thought I'd lost it from my board and nearly panicked. Okay, there we go. So look, watch. You can't see it now. Look, where's the where's the lid? Oh, I can see it because it has washi on it. There you go. You can have that one on me, folks, because it's already out there on my YouTube channel. There, so now you might be going, yeah, but it's all very well and good, but where are you supposed to write your message? Well, folks, you've got all of the back. You can write a little message. If you want a secret message, you can write on the bottom. I'm going to have to sort out my mess. Right, get ready for the shock and horror. That is my face, bear with. Sorry, that wasn't very smooth, was it? Look, no makeup today. It's a bit weird. I feel a bit self-conscious about makeup, but I shouldn't really. I should just get on with it. You all like my washi tape idea? Brilliant. Brilliant. This is the face behind the voice. If you haven't caught me before, nice to see you. I should have washied a stamp I've lost. Don't talk to me about lost stamps. It's really sad when lost stamps go missing, isn't it? There we are. So, Ruth at Art for Stamping happens to be my sister. Love her to bits. She's like, what do you want, Esther? What stamp set do you want to borrow now? Are you coming on live now, Ruthie? Especially small stamps. So if you want another top tip about not losing stamps, get a big block and pop them on there as you go. So although I've not got a big block out, if you're taking a stamp off, then make sure you attach it to something. Ah, Marcel found me through Ruth. Brilliant. Ruth's coming on live now, so do go ahead and follow her. I hope this has come through clearly, because I've had connections, as you know, most of you. You just glued that to your paper. Oh no, I'm all good. I'm all good. She's doing a purple butterfly spectacular. Now I've got something up my sleeve coming out within the next few weeks, because I'm just going to finish with this and I'm going to let Ruth go on. Anna, did you lose your Stampin' Up copyright stamp? Is that what you've lost? So I had an idea. Because I'm coming on every week, it's quite nice to have a theme or something to be able to follow through week after week, or to have that kind of idea. It's just easier for the creator, basically, rather than coming up with ideas every week. So I know Ruth has been doing some colour challenges, but I had this idea inspired by something she was doing, which involves colour, and that's all I'm going to say, because I need to finish off thinking about it. And I think what I'll do is, without meaning to steal Ruth's ideas constantly, is to maybe do one sheet wonders, or just do a project with said colour thing that I'm going to do. Oh, Anna, that is frustrating. I presume we're allowed to print it off and do it. Use that instead, like have a printed, you know, logo that says it. That's what I've started doing to my labels. Thank you, Joe. I haven't seen you around, Joe. Is this your first time? I know you, I don't know, I better not guess. Ruth will message you, Anna, about your stamp, okay? Deborah really liked my 3D series. My 3D series. Every stinking time you come on. Lol. Finally off the phone, but now you're done. Sorry, I started in the American accent, tried to talk Denise styly, and then it kind of turned. So thank you so much, Denise, for super chatting. If you're wondering how you can super chat, there should be a little $$ next to your comment box. If you press that, it means that you can pay for a comment, and it will flag up on the screen for so many seconds or minutes, depending on how much you donate, or you can send a super sticker. Other ways of being able to support me is by shopping with me at my shop, stampinstarcreations.co.uk. If you'd like to PayPal me and not able to shop with me because you're in a different country, you can do a PayPal donation. For those of you who support me, I will send you out a video, which is just for those who have supported me for that month, and it's exclusive to those supporters. And you can support me by giving me a free thumbs up, baby. You could do that. You can leave a comment. Those are great ways for creators to be able to get their videos viewed on YouTube, and it just keeps us going with our YouTube channels and our monetization and all behind the scenes. So we really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being live with me, all you 30 watching right now. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Take care. I'm out of here. Enough of my waffle. God bless and goodbye. Ciao. Oh, have I missed loads of... Sorry, I keep missing loads of comments because they disappear. Deborah says, am I still live? Alive, yeah. Yeah, I'm just about, Deborah, but I'm about to hit the cross button to go. The PayPal should appear after the video. So it's paypal.me/stampinstarcreations. Lovely to see you, Kim. Kisses, Denise. There's always replay. Yes, paypal.me/stampinstarcreations. Have a great evening and see you over on Ruth's channel. Thank you, Cheryl. Bye, everyone. Oh, Deborah, catch the replay. Sorry you missed me. I know it's annoying when you catch the end of somebody's live. Take care. Bye.